Is there anything you would say if you're served with eviction papers? These are the things you need to take care of as soon as possible. What would they be?
One, reach out as soon as possible. As soon as you get that, even if you think you're going to take care of it somehow, just reach out as a backup. Because once the landlord files eviction, they don't have to stop it, no matter if you pay it or not. And non payment of rent, there's no fight against that. It doesn't matter what your reason is. If you did not pay your rent, the landlord has the right to their property. And if you stay in the home and they have to get a sheriff to remove you, that's called signing the writ book. So there's an expungement. If you get a eviction dismissed, you can get it expunged. If
Mhm.
you get an eviction that is against you, but the writ wasn't signed and you don't owe any money, you can get that sealed.
Okay.
So make sure that, the writ doesn't get signed and you don't owe any money and you can get that eviction sealed because eviction's like the big scarlet letter. Housing is hard enough right now to find,
Mhm.
affordable housing even more so. But when you have an eviction on your record, that just, that's like three strikes against you.
Right.
So just try not to have that eviction on your record and reach out because we can give you resources and we can give you info so that you can avoid the things that will make this, follow you around the rest of your life.
Excellent. That's great advice. Is there anything else that you would wanna share with hopefully a TikTok audience, maybe more? Um, Ways to avoid eviction or methods that you've recommended over the years?
So one is pay your rent if something's broken. If you're having a disagreement with the landlord, there's alternative methods on just paying your rent,
Mhm.
but research those and do it because if you don't pay your rent, regardless of what the reason, they can evict you.
Right.
So look into it, see what you need to do. If there's something broken, there's ways that you can handle that situation. There's ways that if you don't want to pay your landlord, there's different ways to do things, but you can't just not pay. So do your research. Indiana Legal Services is free if you're below a certain income level. The volunteer lawyer program, there's also call lawyer line. I mean, there's lots of options out there. So just look into it. Don't just sit back and let it happen to you.
Right. Definitely be proactive.
Yes. And second thing, go to your damages hearing because if you don't go, your landlord could say you owe 7 grand more than you owe because you're not there to fight it. They
Oh
don't
my
have to prove what you owe. They just get to say it. And if you're not there to disagree, then whatever they say goes.